Hey everyone, today we'll be talking about immunization waivers and how to not vaccinate your child. Everybody, it's me, Cordy Francois. I'm sick. Already called in and everything. Got this bad cough. I've been drinking this tea. I was late picking up my kids today. This morning, as soon as I got off, I took some Clear Quail and some Benadryl. After I dropped them off, I went to sleep. They used to pick them up like 4. I woke up like 4:45. I was like, fuck. Anyway, this quick video. We want to talk about immunizations for children. So I wish I would have did this, when they were born, not got them immunized. So my children are in K3 and my 2-year-old is just in daycare. They go to the same little daycare school. So, it's time for them 2-year-old shots. 2, 3, that's when they start getting them real deal shots. And I think my 3-year-old is trying to get some more real deal shots too. So I'm like, this go round. We're not going to do it. We're going to find the paperwork. We're going to fill out the waiver, turn it in and see what happens. So, we filled it out. I filled it out, turned it in for both of them, and it's been all right. I mean, it ain't been no issues, ain't been no phone calls like, well, they're not immunized, so we're not sure. They may be a threat to the other children. Like, no, none of that. And I know I've got friends that have done it since their children been born. It's like I know I watch rappers and shit, and they say they haven't got their children immunized, but at the same time, they have money for tutors and shit like that. We don't have money for that. So, private schools, somebody just come teach your kids at the crib, homeschool. Don't have cash for that right now. But it is going well. And it's like, I know I watched a video of this lady, and she had 2 children, a son and a daughter. She had her son, got him immunized, and he has full-blown autism. He can't write his name. He can't do anything, and she said she had so much hope for her son having a full life. No, I think they were twins. So she has so much hope for him living a full life and being happy and getting married. You have all these hopes for your children, thinking like, oh, soon they're gonna get married, they're gonna go to college, they're gonna live this life. And when it doesn't happen, you just be like, fuck, what did I do? And then she had a daughter. She didn't get the daughter immunized. So the daughter, she can speak like 3-4 languages. She playing violin, piano. She's doing all types of stuff. She's thriving. Her life is going very well, while her brother is doing absolutely nothing, just playing with little color games like 2-year-olds. So, and a lot of times they say immunizations is what leads to, somebody said with the immunization they trying to kill our melanin. Most likely. They're trying to do population control, period. But the immunization, that's what leads to eczema, all the issues that our kids have. Shit that we've never seen before. And we like, dang, why are these kids getting eczema nowadays? We ain't have it. And you kind of find out that you do have it on your neck. And so, no, I do have it, huh? But most of this stuff comes from immunizations. We putting all this foreign stuff in our bodies, and they act like we really need it, but people have been thriving for centuries without these immunizations. It was a whole civilization of people that didn't have none of this shit, and they were doing just fine. I mean, who knows? They might have died like in their 30s, 20s, I don't know, but we weren't there. We don't know. We go off what we read in the history books and what we watch in documentaries, but we don't really know. We weren't there. People try to argue about this shit. Well, motherfuckers was living for like 100 years. Some people was living like 20 years because woo, and they ain't had no shots. And how you know? How you know? Just like everybody arguing about the world being flat or the world being round. We can have this debate all day, but none of us fucking know. None of us will know until we die and we're somewhere floating above whatever plane this is and we can see it. And then for all we know, this could be like the movie Matrix and it's just some made up Matrix ass shit. And there is no real world. There is no earth. There is nothing to see when we die. So we still won't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even try to have them debates anymore because we don't fucking know. All day well, it is round because, well, you don't know. We haven't seen it. Well, NASA said, well, how the fuck do we know to believe NASA? What, just because they said so? No, I don't want to believe them just because they said so. But anyway, back to the immunizations. So I attached a picture of the form that I used and a little bit on the Wisconsin immunization laws and how you can use it for philosophical, medical, or religious reasons why you don't want them immunized. Not said philosophical, of course, because it's not a religious reason, it's not a medical reason. It's because this shit ain't right, and I'm cool. My kids don't need that. I mean, when they're first born, they're pumped with so much mercury. They don't need that shit in them, and that's a lot of reasons why shit happens. Eczema, autism, there's plenty of mercury going into them babies as soon as they're born. So it's always some extra shit, and I mean, we shouldn't even be having babies in hospitals. It's like, I wish I had the information I have now before I had my children, so that I could have did everything different. I probably would have did home births. You know, I would have kept placentas attached and all types of stuff. My last baby, I tried to keep the placenta attached as long as I could. He was a C-section and he was premature, but of course they act like they were pumping it and then they cut it. So I called in already. Don't worry. And if I do go in, I'm going to sit there and do nothing and get free money. I'm going to sit there like this in the middle of the night and cough and just be looking sick and feeling sick. So thank you guys for watching. Gonna finish this tea. As you can see, I can barely breathe. I really can't breathe out my nose, so I can breathe out my mouth. I'm talking out my mouth. So this shit is kind of difficult. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check on them immunizations that you put into your children. Read into it. Don't just be pumping your kids with shit just because. Because if you ask the doctors, half the time they don't know what's in there. You say, so what's in this shot? Well, just a couple things. They don't fucking know. They just taking it and they assume it's good, that it was sent to them. So they're giving it to your child. Don't do that. Do some research. You guys have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.